All right, we're here with head coach Jason Zimmerman and Ben Pierce and Logan Shanahan. Coach, pretty good. Opening win. Get the first one out of the way. Can you kind of give an opening statement on
Sure.
tonight's performance?
First of all, let's congratulate Huntington because they had a heck of a year. Coach Richards does a great job with his crew. They won 22 games, first time ever in the NCAA tournament, and he did a heck of a job this year with his team, and really good coach. So let's give credit to them for being here and challenging us here early. So I thought we played. We had a lot of good energy, positive energy early today in practice. Thought we're excited about being in the NCAA tournament. Our team was. We missed it last year. We've been to a bunch in a row. We missed it last year, and we had lost the year before in the first round, and we hadn't hosted in a while. I thought all that just led to a really good energy today in our shoot around. And I thought it carried over in the first minute and a half of the game. We started off throwing the first punch, and then they came right back after us. I think they took the lead. We were up 12-2 something. They took the lead 13-12 maybe. I don't know exactly, but they did a great job of throwing a second punch. We just hung in there, and I thought our margins were pretty good today, which is important. I thought we were pretty connected, which is important, and we have to be that way tomorrow because Barry played a heck of a game today against Guilford. So, yeah, great. This team is a joy to coach. Every time I say it to them all the time, these guys will tell you, I say it to them all the time, they're a joy to coach, and tonight was no different, and we'll look forward to preparing again and going at it tomorrow.
Ben, kind of talk about that first half. You're playing with a team that can kind of, going in might match your tempo. You scored 50 points in the first half. Kind of talk about setting that pace and then kind of continuing it through.
Yeah, like Coach said, we started off with really good energy. I agree, we had great energy all week, and we knew they're a really talented team. They play at a fast pace like we do, and we know what comes with that, which means they can get going fast, and that's kind of what happened. I think we got out 10-0. We kind of hit them in the mouth early, and then they came back. But I think really our length challenged them, lows and the bigs down low. They were blocking a lot of shots. I think we did a really good job executing the game plan on defense, and then from there we made it tough for them, but they're a really talented team.
Coach, it seems like you guys are starting to come together right at the right time. You guys look pretty good today. Like Ben said, you guys jumped out on them. Yes, they did come back, but there was no panic. You guys came right back and took controlled the tempo, and that's going to be needed tomorrow against a very good Barry team.
Yeah, I think this has been a pretty connected group all year. I think we started off 10-0, got to number 1 in the country. This group's, like I said, has been a joy to coach, but they've been pretty connected and pretty locked in all year. In our league, we lost a couple games. Everyone was close, besides one, maybe two. But I thought they've been really connected, even when we faltered there. We came right back, and there wasn't a hangover from that loss, right? Yeah. And then as we get into the NCAA tournament, right, the UAA just prepares us for these games, these nights, right? Like every night you got to play really well to win. But I do think they're really connected, and they like each other, right? On the court, off the court, they just like each other. Well, I should probably ask them. Maybe they don't like each other. I don't know, but they look like they do for sure.
Ben, everybody's going to be talking about that pass from half court. I jumped out of my seat because, I saw what you saw, but I was like, oh, nah, it's too far. The connection you two have, what were you thinking when you threw that?
Really just sometimes you got to give him a chance. Like Jair is probably the best athlete in the country at any level. And so if you see a window, even with the pass, it wasn't perfectly on point. He was hanging in the air for what felt like 10 seconds. But that's what he can do. In the first half and the second half, sometimes you just got to put it up there where only he can get it, and sometimes it connects.
Logan, talk about kind of the team's defense today. You've held them 3 for 26 from 3, forced 16 turnovers. Kind of talk about that, especially in the first half, which helped kind of build that lead.
Yeah, we scouted them well. We knew number 4 was most of their offense. He initiated a lot of it. And I think Ben, our other guards, did a great job funneling him into the right spot. And then it came down to the bigs being lot as well and contesting shots. But I mean, Ben talked about me blocking shots. He also had 5 steals, and a bunch of other guards did the same thing. So it's really just about putting pressure on the ball and trying to get the ball in number 4's hands and just being in the right spots.
Coach, you know, we got a rematch now against Barry tomorrow. What are some things, you know, kind of thinking going into?
I have no idea. We'll start right now. Actually, as soon as we're done, we'll meet. We'll watch some film of Barry. I didn't look at Barry or Guilford. I didn't look at the second round at all. Really, just trying to win the first one and then go on. But I do know Matt does a really good job with his team. Like, I watched today's game when just live, and he puts the defense in really hard situations. Right, he makes you make decisions, and he does a really good job of putting his players in a very advantageous spots, and so we're going to have to be locked in defensively. Braxton, the kid number 3, Braxton Benham's really, really talented player, and then they got guys who can all shoot it and they play hard as can be, right? And so we're going to have to play really well to win tomorrow, but we're excited about it. Like, we have a chance to win, move on, and yeah, that's what's great about this time of the year.
Hey, Coach, I mean, to go on your point that you just said, I thought the bench was really big today. They gave a big lift, from Ethan to Mario to Spencer. They played well, and I feel like that's going to be a key for tomorrow as well.
Yeah, our practices this year have been really high level, competitive wise. Like, our scout team is really good. Right? I call it our scout team, but like the guys who prep us will prep us tomorrow for Barry. They're just really talented and really good, and they've gotten better all year, right? And that's hard to do, right? It's hard to do, and we have two unbelievable upperclassmen, and I'd be like Tyson and Isaac. They're unbelievable in our locker room. Unbelievable in our locker room. They're unbelievable on our scout team. They're unbelievable in our locker room. They get our guys, like, they have a purpose, and they hold our guys accountable. If Logan does something that they don't think he should be doing, like, they'll tell him, right? Like, and that's rare when you have guys like that are telling Logan, Ben, Jair, AJ, Al, like, and so our bench was great today, and I think they have a chance to be great every day because I watch them in practice, right? And I watch how they compete, and I watch how they care about each other. They take their roles. It's part of that joy I have when coaching these dudes because it's part of it.
All right.
Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow.